Go.
Hi, my name is Justin Darnell, and I enjoy a variety of activities in my life. These activities include sports, music, and hunting. These activities have influenced my life greatly. I feel like they have made me a well-rounded individual and developed me into who I am today. I enjoy the above-mentioned ideas of sports, music, and hunting, and I like to consider myself a well-rounded individual. It all started with sports when I got into baseball playing t-ball as a young kid. I remember playing t-ball very well. It was not a very organized sport, a bunch of youngsters running around, but it was very enjoyable. I remember I'd have two keepsakes. This was my first t-ball ball glove and my first t-ball baseball bat. I keep these as keepsakes so I'll be able to show anyone, including my future family or my kids, that I have that keepsake still. Next is Civic League Baseball. This was the best baseball team that I had played on ever. I remember this team very well. My dad and my cousin helped coach this team. I remember taking second out of 18 teams in the tournament league when we played this. And the game came down very close. It was actually a one-run game, and we gave up a run in the last inning. But it still developed us, and we became very good friends with our teammates. Next is high school baseball. This is probably the most life-changing sport event I've ever had. I remember starting as a freshman. I was on the junior varsity team, and I remember having a coach that he wasn't that great, but then my next sophomore year, we got a coach that had made us into who we are today. Me and my teammates have grown very well into the team we are today. We have come to respect and love each other as a team. My junior year in the spring, I remember winning districts. And in the fall of my senior year, I remember going 22-0 and winning the Ozark Foothill Conference Championship with my team. We are now going into the spring season of my senior year, and we plan on again taking another district championship. My next activity is playing music. This, I feel like, is my passion, playing music. It all started when I was getting motivated in church at the age of 12. I became the Sunday school superintendent, and this got me motivated when my church members showed that they had faith in me for anything. I became very active in the Sunday school activities, and I became very active with all of the church members. My start with music in church began with my grandfather playing music, and then he got me started playing the bass guitar when I was 14 years old. He had played many years since he was younger in church, and he had played with many other musicians and became very popular. I remember being very nervous when I began playing the bass guitar, but now I have done nothing but practice and practice and practice it because I have fell in love with playing music. I have been playing the bass guitar for 5 years now, and every time I play, I still want to become better. I feel like playing music is my passion, and it is what I was called on to do in my church. My final activity that I feel that has made me a well-rounded individual is hunting. I remember deer hunting as a young kid. I remember my dad taking me hunting with him. Now, I never did have a real gun when I was young. I always took a BB gun with me. Then I remember getting my first real rifle. It was a .243 single-shot New England model. I remember being scared to shoot this gun when I was young, but I finally came over my fright of this gun. And then I remember using it to kill my first deer. I remember how the morning was. It was a cold, chill morning, and I remember the atmosphere of how nervous I was. And when I did see the deer walk out, how nervous I was about shooting it. But I did get the kill, and my reaction was priceless. And now I've continued hunting in my life, and I get to hunt with all my friends, and I enjoy it very much. I've also upgraded a bit to bigger rifles, but I still do have the very first single-shot rifle that I owned. So again, these three activities, sports, music, and hunting, are what I feel have made me a well-rounded individual. I feel like these activities will still continue to influence my life and make me a better person. And I hope that I can, through all these activities, influence others.